The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. A 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Tommy Edman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Greinke gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3.
Leading off for Boston.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Darling.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-1 the count. Now here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pops this one up. Cabrera in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Another try at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. 4-1. A base hit in his first trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they've grounded into double plays now in 3 successive innings as the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Castro.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 to Jason Castro.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Lifted the other way to left center. Blackman's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Delino DeShields.
1 gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First delivery to him on the way.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Michael
Brantley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Greinke gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. And here's Christian Yelich now.
For the Mariners,
Here comes the first pitch.
the right fielder, Christian.
Line to the right side, but
Yelich.
foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Thames in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
At the knees, strike one. And it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good
Now
pitch
batting,
right there. That
the second
fastball
baseman,
on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3. Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Wilson.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Mookie Betts as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Line drive base hit. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball hero right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
DeShields is there. He's got it 1 away. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away, as he'll hold on at third base.
The designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen, as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. The 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in now for the Mariners, Matt Joyce, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Edman.
Tommy Edman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 41.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Shooter Jeanette.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Rip toward the gap in right. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Popped up. Cabrera is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox set. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Delino DeShields comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. In is Christian Yelich. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Chopper to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. Starling Marte started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Thames.
Digging in once again, Eric Thames. And that misses for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. Dallas Keuchel is into the ball game now. This will make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for...
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
In there, no balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And it's fouled away.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Low for ball 1.
Edman.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. The pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Now batting. The third base.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hot shot down the line. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. And the Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0.
Leading up for the Mariners,
John Lester is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Number 35, John Lester.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Lester's 2-0 home. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Betts. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Delino DeShields is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Right side, hit hard. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Cue shot here out towards short. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Count now a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Marte. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Joe Smith is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your attention, please.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Jeanette ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. And the pitch. It looked like Cabrera was a bit anxious that time, as this will find the seats down the left field line. Foul. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs. Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Adam Ottavino.
First pitch on its way. Wilson Ramos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter,
digging in and looking for more, Scooter Jeanette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch.
No, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. High pop-up. Cabrera is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center field.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Joyce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number 63.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. This is pulled into right. Betts is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Doolittle's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And it's fouled away. Last chance for the Mariners. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke with his...
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-2. In the standings, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Red Sox are leading the AL East. Geraldo Murillo needed just a home run to complete the cycle, helping lead the Blue Jays over Kansas City 4-1. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 3-1. At the start of the day, the Indians are leading the Central Division, and the Rays are in 2nd place in the AL East. The A's pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Yankees 15-6. Entering the day's action, the A's are in 2nd place in the AL West, while the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. Jeff Samardzija twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, helping lead the Orioles over the Pirates 4-0. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division. The Chicago White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-3. As of today, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, and the Twins are second in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. As of right now, the Tigers are in third place in the AL Central, and the Angels sit in second place in the American League West. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-6. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, and the Astros are atop the division. Jacob Stallings drove in 4 and had a home run as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 8-2. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in first place in the NL East, while the Braves are 4th in the division. The Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-3. It was their 7th straight victory. In the standings, the Cubs sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are atop the division. The Phils sent 3 balls into the seats as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. As of today, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Mets took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. As of right now, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Diamondbacks bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in 1st place in the NL West, while the Rockies are 2nd in the division. The Los Angeles Dodgers stopped their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Giants 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, and the Giants are at the bottom of the division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Red Sox.
Now here's the pitch.
Mookie.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And Dan Biro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Next up for the Red Sox, Starling Marte. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's gone 2 for 5. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. Nola has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Hit hard to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the designated hitter.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings. And this team's sitting pretty right now.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So here's Pete Alonso. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the A's lead it down 3-0. So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Niko Goodrum hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. For the 8th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Weak grounder down the line at third. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Adele will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Alonso is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. So Joe Adell bats now. He too
Leading
had
off,
3
Luke
knocks
A.
in yesterday's win.
The center
One of the
fielder.
keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box, Tristan Casas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So he sets him down swinging. Tristan Casas goes down for the second out in the bottom half. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Ramos
lays off 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Jeanette.
Into the box now, Scooter Jeanette, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Longoria at second, Ramos at first with no outs. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Carlson is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Betts is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Starling Marte, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Nick Senzel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Nick Senzel.
Into the corner and slicing foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Pete Alonso. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0. Alonso is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Fouled away. Three-two pitch. There's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
To 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Sliced hard on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 4.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings.
Now,
3.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Oakland sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Oliver Drake claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Brevy.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Pablo Lopez got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, leading the White Sox to victory over the Rangers 1-0. To 3. The A's took down the visiting Mariners 3-0. The Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-0. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pulverized the Braves 10-2. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 9-3. The Milwaukee Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 8-7. The Pirates completed
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Cleveland. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the... So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Mookie.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Yes.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Starling Marte will be next. This is popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's 1 down now.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, JD
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Luplow is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. His matchup numbers with Hendricks comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Striding in for the Indians, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make it work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Domingo Santana is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Domingo Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Kemp, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season. Hit high and deep out to left. Blackman looking up, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Blackman going back, and it's off the green monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And he takes strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swanson stands at second with 2 gone. Left side. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in for Boston, Didi Gregorius. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Didi Gregorius.
And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Charlie.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. First offering on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was a 16th round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 8.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-1 the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now for Cleveland, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses, ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll flip this on to Greinke covering for the out.
Now batting. The first base.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, JT Realmuto. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High pop-up. And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo.
Striding in once again, Domingo Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
The designated hitter.
Tried to check his swing, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box, Eric Thames. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Sent on the ground out to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. There's 1. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter, the 3rd baseman.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than
Now
with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Settle for just the 1. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Riding in, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Luplow, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The center field.
Here's Starlin Marte.
Starlin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the...
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blackmon on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A bouncer up the middle. Jeanette has it, and that's the first out. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on third. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Ready once again, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher. When you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. 2-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next
in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far, not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it bangs off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. This is line to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit. Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
At the plate now, Starling Marte. He swings and grounds it to short. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So the ready now, Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Domingo Santana.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double, getting that shutdown inning.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. And he misses with it, 1-1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Last half of the 7th here. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 12.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. No balls and 1 strike.
Joaquin
Ball 1.
Soria.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Polanco goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the 0-1. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Still 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Swing and a liner. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Now batting, right field.
So we've got runners at the corners here. One away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Over to VR. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
JT Realmuto.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Rips this one to first, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll go ahead and take 3rd on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The batter, the right
at the plate, Jordan Luplow. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Boston wrote an important. And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. The Boston Red Sox are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Popped him up. Pena is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
0-1 the count. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up now, Eric Thames. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
The first baseman,
From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Now batting, shortstop.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away.
Charlie.
And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Popped him up. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And it's off the green monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
The final line.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, Jorge Polanco was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-0. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-4. Josh Bell had 3 hits in the contest, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 4-3. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-1. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-4. The A's beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-1. The Minnesota Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. Tim Meza collected win number 3 this year, leading the Nationals past the Dodgers 4-2. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. The Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 7-1. The Friars combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-2. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-9. They now have 6 straight victories. The Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-5. The Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.